It's warmed up to 54, and it's raining. And the course is kind of there's going to be some places where you're going to be sliding, like most of the course. Like I'm planning on just running a lot of it. This is another one of those days where I look forward to being done. And the other thing is I never know what to wear on these days because it's cold. Once you get going, it's not as cold as you think. So I think I'm just going to wear, it's 54. Yeah, I think I'm just going to wear a base. This jacket. Man, but this jacket just ruined a safety pin. So the other problem with this weekend is I'm not supposed to be here alone. The doctor was supposed to come. One of my teammates from Boise, Idaho. I don't know why I said it like that. They don't talk like that. But on Wednesday, the man called me and said, I'm not coming this weekend. Or I'm probably not coming this weekend. Because I broke my collarbone. And lo and behold, he did. He broke his collarbone. So, speedy recovery, Matt. And that's the tough breaks. Sucks. Now I have to go into battle alone. Which, let me tell you, at 6 in the morning this morning, not going was looking really damn good. But I got up. Got out the door. I'm here. I'm registered. Spare bike's in the pit. Man, this thing is impossible. I'm not sure these pins just are really bad or what's going on. This is tough material that the jacket's made out of. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting ready to do this race, and you know, I'm like I said, I was kind of dreading it, and I still am to a degree, but I have to say, long as temperature-wise I'm okay at the start, I'm not planning on doing well. I'm not going crazy and trying to win and doing like I'm running the descents basically, but I am actually looking forward to sliding around in the mud. There's something fun about that. It reminds me of being a kid, and yeah, there's just gonna be some parts that are really slow. Like I was able to ride some parts, but it was like, this is gonna be faster if I run it. But it's kind of fun trying to see if you can get around these things and slide. There's crazy run up. There's the barriers are 40 feet tall. No, I don't know. They're I'm sure they're UCI, but tall for me. And then there's like a W on a hill, and that's chaos. So I'm sure the pros will have no problem. But guess what? Your boy ain't a pro, so he's gonna have some problems, and I got to go to work on Monday. So just gonna have fun with it. It's I think I'm gonna overdress, which is kind of my style. Not in a positive way, but I just can't stand being cold. Alright, I'm leaving King's Cross right now. 95 guys started the race though, and so I ended up in the middle, like 45th, something like that, 44th. But it was, the mud did not disappoint. There's a lot of slipping and sliding. I hit the ground really hard once. At the beginning of the race, like, So whatever. It's like these when it's this muddy, it's fun. I mean, it really is. It's like I'm on the line. And I'm like, this is going to be a lot of fun. This is not a day that I'm going to get good results. And we start out, and I'm doing fine. I'm losing some position, but like if somebody goes into the tape, gets all round up in the tape with you. So I like make it around that. Like I mean, I had to get off the bike, but I'm like running on the other side, and there is tape like blocking the road. Like we all had to lift this tape over us, and lo and behold, it gets caught on my seat. So there's all this mass running, and everyone's lifting this thing over. It gets caught on my seat. I'm dragging this thing. At some point, I realized that it is wrapped around my pedal and around both bottoms, the bottom, like my ankles, essentially. And the dude next to me is also caught up, dude, and he's like freaking out, and like just trying to rip it. It's like, dude, like wait, like I'm attached to this thing now. You're gonna like just make me like fall. So, anyways, like once that happened, it was just like this is kind of funny. So it doesn't really matter, and it was a lot of fun. It's fun, but it's not. I don't want to say it's not conditions where I want to well because I think that I could. I mean, there's just a lot of, for me, a lot of, hey, you're probably going to overshoot some stuff. You're probably not going to make some stuff. You're going to have to run a little bit more than you want to. Wish Matt was here. He would have loved this. I mean, this is like almost like they're like, oh, Matt's going to come. Let's prepare a course and weather conditions that are perfect for him. And he's not here. My back hurts a lot. It actually hurts quite a bit. The course would have been, for me, would have been really, really good if it had been not slick. It still was, like, I don't know. I raced the best. I don't know if I raced the best race I could, but yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy these long moments of weirdness on these videos after a race when I'm just like replaying the race in my mind and thinking about what I could have done to do better. And honestly, the only thing I could have done that would have been better, I was getting on the bike and trying to ride in section instead of running it, which normally for me is a better idea. But the mud was like super, super crazy. Like it basically clogged up my bike. And so I had to switch bikes in the middle. And I got to figure out this switching bikes. Like they're set up the same now, I think. I went to a bike shop and I was like, hey, can you set these up so they're the same? And I trust them. And I shout out to Black Diamond and Sam and Vince. And I mean, the bikes, when I was riding them before, they were fine, but it's like the tire pressure definitely was different. I lowered my tire pressure in the race bike, and once I went on this other bike, it was just like I was all over the place. And then also, it's I mean, it got clogged up too, and it's a 2x. Do they call them 2xs? I don't know. My other one's a 1x. And so you just have another like little narrow area where it can get clogged up, the front derailleur. I think I did probably the best day. I couldn't have done anything better, I don't think. Yeah, I really don't. I just really enjoy, like, it was really the guys I raced with. Like, today, like, it was great to see, like, Spencer and Michael and, like, Chris is I mean, all those guys are just very positive and encouraging and races. It makes it more enjoyable when, like today, Michael and I were kind of, I don't want to say we were trading spots, because every once in a while I got lucky and got in front, like at the start, and then there's Another time I got in front of him, he worked his way back and passed me. And I just think that, like, um, every time it was just very jovial and joking. And same with Chris Mayo today. I hope I'm saying his name right. I don't know. But just super, like, we're going to the last lap, and, like, I fumble a little bit. And I'm definitely, just like I think most people, even when you're being polite, like, I'm not giving him a lot of room. I mean, and what I mean by that is just like, I wasn't like getting out of his way really, because it was like, yeah, I mean, so like, anyways, I'm bobbled a little bit and kind of getting in his way essentially on accident, but also I'm not actively getting out of his way when I mess up. It's like, yeah, I messed up, but if you want to go around me, you have to go around me. And so, like, at one point, I was like, hey, man, I'm sorry. And he was like, dude, there's, like, no friends on our last lap. And then as soon as we get done, it's, like, great. I mean, it's just very positive. And so it's just a good feeling. I don't know. I hope I'm going the right way. We'll find out in, like, 2 hours, I guess. I'll either be in Kentucky or I'll be home. Once again, I was tired this morning. I almost bailed. I was as close as I've come, I think, this year to bailing. Like I said, it's just like more of a bummer because I was really looking forward to like spending time with my teammate. But I'm really glad I came. I'm really glad I did it. And it's another one of those days that's like, because I don't know, most people aren't like this, but if I hadn't done this, I would have slept in late, which I need. I would have sat around because it's not that nice out. Probably wouldn't even got out of my pajamas. Watch TV, mess around on the computer, maybe ride the train. I mean, who knows? But like, I just feel really good. Like I went outside, I like played around this crappy weather, and it was in the mud. It was just a lot of fun. And like I was saying to this guy Mike Godfrey before, and again, I hope I'm saying his name right. I don't even know. Before the race at the start line was, it's really hard to explain to somebody else. Like, what are you doing this weekend? Well, I'm going to drive, a total of 5 hours, so I can go and be miserable, standing in cold rain for 15 minutes until the whistle goes, and then I'm going to go out and slide around in some mud and try not to get hurt or break any parts, and probably, I'm going to end up mid-pack. Exactly what happened. I mean, that's really hard to explain to somebody, like, why you're motivated to do that. And all I can say is, like, I don't know. Like, it's just good. It's just good. I think that I will say that today I did not hit as many what I call the Zen moments where I'm just totally focused on what's going on and be able to shut a lot of things out. And I think today it was like I was more having fun. I don't know. It was a lot of fun. But I didn't get that ultra sense of concentration. I feel like I did. Like I said, I feel like I rode as best as I could. That's all I can say. I don't have a fear of the mud, but I might not be very good at it. I got the bike sideways so much times, like almost crashing. And it was like, wow, that was really good. I was able to pull that out. Like, I wish somebody behind me would be like, damn, dude, like, you straightened that out. And then I slammed the ground so hard, and it was just like, I landed on my knee. I think I broke my patella, but I think I break something every week. Now I can't even complain about it to Mac, because he actually has a broken bone. It's pretty self-centered to, like, tell somebody how you have a little pain, and you think you might have broken something, and they actually have a broken bone. I don't know. tomorrow, another day. Another day, King's Cross. This venue, King's Cross, is absolutely amazing. Anybody that has not raced there needs to race there. Okay, still balling the jack home. But I was thinking about like reflecting on the race and stuff, whatever. So first of all, I just want to say I think it's important, at least for me, to reflect on the races and think about where was I good, where are there some definite areas of improvement, and it also helps, I think, to ask other people, and it also helps a lot, I think, to ask other people that are riding the same stuff as you. So, like somebody that you notice, that, like either pre-ride with people and see what they're doing, or ask people what worked for them in the race afterwards if you weren't with them. But today, there's some things that I have learned the hard way that serve very well. When it's muddy, stay in the grass as much as possible. And then building on that is sometimes it just has to be a little tiny bit of grass. Like in a 180-degree corner, like at some point you need to turn your front wheel and not slide it. I think. I'm not really that good at those. But you find I think this is the way I understand it, is the way the doctor explained it. You just find that little area of grass and try to, make that a focal point of where you don't want to slide. At least that's what I was doing today. So, again, didn't do great, but the mistakes were just mistakes. I mean, it's going to happen. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. I just made more of them. But yeah, talk to a friend. So it is Sunday morning, getting ready to do King's Cross Day 2. I am sore. I feel like my body's pretty worked. I'm actually recording this. It's just in my neighborhood, but I was hoping you can get. It's so beautiful this morning. Like the sun is just now rising, and look at this tree. That's crazy. That's my neighbor's tree. Like that's freaking absolutely amazing. I mean, it's not. I don't know. Happens every year. I don't know why I'm not amazed, but it's really pretty right now. I'm tired. I'm sore. I hope it's not too muddy. I'm starting to actually believe I might have a fear of the mud the way I talk. I just don't really like running with my bike, and I hate it when it gets so clumpy that you can't ride. I loved sliding around yesterday, but today it may be a little dry, maybe a little techy. Who knows what's going to happen? We're going to go out there, and by we I mean me, because my teammate bailed on me. Alright, I just finished King's Cross, Day 2. And I'm eating some tacos from the food cart that was there. The taco meat is very good, but they did not cook the taco, so it just falls apart. But I'm starving, so it's all good. Day 2 definitely went. I'm going to do this whole interview with a mouthful of food. Exactly what my mom told me not to do. Not that my mom ever told me about doing interviews, but don't talk with your mouth full. I can find something to drink. The mud. Let's talk about the mud. The mud was beautiful today. By the last 2 laps, it was, I was thinking for me, like the condition, I mean, it's just, I thought of my friend Jesse because he always makes fun of me because I use all these crazy cyclocross terms. But it was the definition of beautifully tacky. Just it, it dried out and it was just fast and it was fun. My legs are killing me. My whole body just feels worked. A lot of weird running in this one. But I ended up being 36 overall at like 95. And then 19th in the 40 plus, which isn't great, but it's not bad. I feel good about that given that I was like 36 overall and given where I was in the lineup. I feel pretty good about that. I also got some fries. I'll try to make this tacos and fries. What's funny is what I'm going to do the rest of the day. I'm going to drive for another 2.5 hours. I'm going to wash my bikes. I'm going to wash my body. Then I'm going to eat again. Then I'm probably going to watch a movie. And I'm going to eat again. I don't know what it is about every time I do this weekend, my body just has worked. Like I've done several 2 races a day this year, and my body's not been as sore as it was after yesterday's race. And I think what it is, like I said, is it's modulating at a different, I don't know, different power. That doesn't really make sense. There's a lot of elevation. I think, actually, I don't know that. More, I think it's the running. It's a lot of uphill running. Another day where the conditions were changing throughout the race. And so stuff that was not rideable at the beginning was definitely rideable at the end. And I managed to keep the bike upright the whole time. Slid around a lot.